Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning,
Well,
evening,
excellent. Well, let's get started. So just lay right down on your back. Let your feet be further than your hips. They're going to be bent. So your knees are going to be bent. Your feet are going to be wider than your hips. So the knees are bent. You're laying on your back. Your feet are planted. Yes, just like that. So lay your head right on down. Yep, lay your head right on down. Now, left hand is going to go on your heart. Right hand is going to go on your belly. And then close your eyes right on down. So you're going to just let your eyes close. And then you're going to start by taking a nice deep breath in. Fill your chest, fill your lungs, fill your diaphragm up with your breath. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. Cap it off and sigh it out so you can hear it go. Now, just let that exhalation help you wipe clear the slate for your practice today. And before we start, on a scale of 1 to 10, just give yourself, you don't have to tell me, but just give yourself a ranking. 10 is going to be the best you've ever felt, stress-wise, physicality, heart, mind, body, soul, the best ever. And 1 is going to be the worst. So give yourself a quantifying number to start today. Set it in your mind so you have it. And my goal is going to be to help you raise that number to a higher number so you feel better. So keep your eyes closed with your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. Start to focus on your breath. So as you breathe in, you feel the rising of your chest, your lungs, your diaphragm as you fill up. And then breathe out. So we're going to practice breathing in and out through our nose. In yoga, we call it Ujjayi pranayama breathing. It's just got a smooth, steady cadence. So just knowing that you never underestimate the power that your breath has to help slow down the chatter in your head. So just take 3 more rounds of breath, maybe even counting them out, maybe the count of 4 on the inhalation. Retaining that breath for 4 on top. Exhaling that breath out for another 4 counts. And then retaining the exhalation out of your body for 4. So we call that box breathing. Just do 2 more of those, breathing into the count of 4. Retaining your breath for another 4 counts. Exhaling your breath out. And then keeping it out for an additional 4. So that helps to set the pace. If you have right now maybe a wish or a prayer you want to dedicate your practice to, just know that you can do that. And then I want you to just open your eyes and let your arms go by your sides and just take your knees for a very gentle rinse. They're going to go over to the right and then they're going to tip over to the left. So just start to shift side to side. So what this is going to do is get the hips to open up a little bit. And then take your knees and rinse them to the right, but look over to the left. So you're going to look in the opposite direction. Yeah, so you get a nice spinal twist right from the beginning, and you've got your arms teed, which is great. And then reverse that. Rinse the knees over to the left, and then take your gaze over to the right. Now come back onto your back. Let your hands come alongside your body. Heel toe your feet to the width of your hips so they're a little closer. Press your palms down, your head down, your feet down, and lift your hips up. So this is called bridge pose. So pressing down with your hands and lifting the hips up. Now see if you can inch your shoulders just a touch closer together, which allows your heart to lift. Yeah, just like that. Now, when you lower the hips down, take your arms up and overhead. Stretch your arms up and overhead. Now, do the same thing with your arms overhead. Push your feet down, the backs of your hands down, and elevate your hips up. Breathe in and out through the nose. And then slowly lower back down. Beautiful. Now bend your knees. Hands underneath. Roll around. So you're going to let it roll around your down on what we call from the small of and that direction. The other direction. Feet travel. If you can fan your create some space. Each of your back down. If you can grab your towel. Yeah, just grab your towel and let. Now take the leg right to left. So it's going to travel from the right to the left. So what this will do areas in your hamstrings. Yeah, inches away from the midline. And then take the opposite over the left. Let it land on the floor. Yes, just like that. Now take the right arm, create a goalpost, and look over to the right. So the right leg is across the body. The right arm creates a goalpost. So it's a deep twist in the waist. Yeah, nice. Now on the way back, bend the right off that right leg. Now get up. Now switch. Hands on the left shin. Pick the left leg up. Now keep your legs a little run style. Yeah. Keep the left the thigh, the chest. Now take your head a little bit of a little bit side to side, cheeks working the body. Now plant the feet down, put your hands alongside your body, pop the hips back up for bridge like we did in the beginning. Lift the hips up, press down into the hands and the head, and then inch your shoulders in just a tint to let your hips rise higher. Really nice. Now lower your hips down, let your arms travel overhead, backs of your hands down, palms up. Push down into the earth and rise your hips back up for another bridge. Breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs in. The knees are going to want to splay out. Keep drawing them in. And then lower back down, nice and slow. Now, keep the right leg bent. Take the strap and your towel on that left leg, and we're going to do the same thing. You're going to draw the left, and you're going to, so not trying hard. In it up. Do that again. Exhale, drop the string. Nice stretch. In. Two more times. Inhale. Pull it in toward your chest. Now hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. Can you send the right leg out and keep your left leg where it is? Beautiful. Now go ahead and move up a little, but move it left to right, just about 6 inches. So you're going to feel some different areas on. You're just going side to side. Now take that left leg, cross it if that feels better, and then create that bent left arm as you look in the opposite direction. Yeah, so you've got that nice spinal rotation in the lower back. You're letting the heart open up and keeping that left shoulder blade rooted down. You should feel a nice stretch on the outside of that left IT band. And then come your back, release that towel and slip your hands on a bent left shin, and then a little ball and side. Now from here, hamstrings and just rock and roll back and forth. You're going to find your way by crisscrossing at the ankles. You can just slither back right onto your hands and your knees. So now you're going to be on all fours. So your hands are going to be the width of your shoulders. They're going to be spread nice and wide. And your knees are going to be the width of your hips, about 6 to 8 inches. Now round your back and tuck your chin like a cat. And then inhale, arch your back and look up. This is called cow in yoga. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, arch the back and look up. There you go. Now, a couple more times. Exhale, connect your breath. Round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, arch the back, tilt the tail, soften the shoulder blades. Exhale, push the earth away. Put that rounding in between your shoulders. Inhale and arch. One last time. Exhale, push the earth away. Inhale and look up. Now, walk your hands right up your thighs. So now you're going to be on your knees and your shins. Stretch your arms out and up. Create those T like goalposts. Now look up and expand your heart. Now lace your hands behind your back. So they're going to connect. Slide them down the back side and then look up as your inner thighs draw in, your heart and chest lifts. Now release. Take your arms right in front. Now your hands are going to be talking to each other. Want you to lean back from the knees. Keep the hips square and then come back up. Yep, just a couple of inches. Keep your belly in. It's like moving backward in a plank pose. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, come up. Yep, just one more. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, come up. Now, let your hands come down to the mat. Tuck your toes under. Pop your hips up and come into an upside down inverted V. So this is called down dog. Now, you can always fist your hands if that's a little bit better. And then you just, pedal through your feet. So press your heels back behind your second and third toe. Now, as slow as you can, I want you to walk to your hands. So your feet are going to come towards your hands. Just take a nice walk. And then let your feet get nice and wide. They're wider than your hips. Bend your knees, one hand on each bicep, and hang over your legs in what we call ragdoll. Yep. Now, in your ragdoll, just ignite a little sway. You're going to go side to side. So your arms kind of weave in and out like a figure 8. Then you just go side to side. Now hold up in the center. Shake your head out. Anything bothering you, anything troubling you, shake it right out. And draw that yes right back in. Let your hands come down. Put them on your shins. Straighten and extend your legs. Do a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now rise all the way up. Stretch your arms out and up. Stand tall. Heel toe your feet to the width of your hips and bring your hands to your heart center. Now pop your heels up and balance with your heels lifted. So you're going to balance on the balls of your feet. Steady your gaze. And hug your ankle bones in. Nice. Now, lower your feet down. Pick up the right toes. Keep the heel down and pick up the right toes. Look down at the right toes. See if you can really fan them out. Lower the right foot down. Pick up the left toes. Nice. Now, let your arms reach up. Pick your heels up and balance again. Now you're balancing on the balls of your feet. Take your hands alongside your body. You're still balancing. Start to bend at the waist and lower your feet down, but sweep your arms up. So it's a little bit like airplane. There you go. Now bend your knees and sweep your arms up like you're sitting in an imaginary chair. Pull your hands to your heart center. Now take your left tricep on the outside of the right thigh. See if you can twist it. Oh, nice. Now reverse it. Take the right tricep on the outside of the left thigh. Now release back down. Hands can be on shins or thighs. Heart lifts. Exhale, fold back down. Now sweep your arms out and up. Rise up. Take the right arm across your body. Roll the right hand around your wrist. Stretch out this right tricep and let the hand roll right around the wrist. Get some mobility in the hand and the wrist. And now reverse it. Other side. Roll it around. Left arm crosses over, stretch it out. And then back to the B, stretching straight out and up. Now this time, soften your knees, bend, fold right on over your legs. Inhale, pump your heart up. Keep the right foot where it is and step the left leg way back into a lunge. So come into a nice lunge. Now round your back and tuck your chin. Slightly extend the front leg. Now dip the hips, arch the back, and look up. Yes. Exhale, pull it back in. Keep that right knee. See if you can keep it behind the ankle. Now, inhale, dip the hips. So you're really stretching out this left hip flexor. Now, one more time. Pull it in, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, dip down. Now, this time, left knee lands. Yeah, let it land. Now, pull back. This is called runner's stretch. Dig the right heel in. Now, pump the heart up. Breathe in. And then exhale, breathe out. Lower down toward that right leg. Now you feel that stretch on that right hamstring. Nice. Now, slide the right foot in, tuck the left toes under, come back to the lunge. Now, can you bring your hands to your hips? And then reach your arms up. There you go. There you go. Now, spin the back heel down. This is warrior 2. Spin the back heel down. Take the right arm in front of the right leg and spin the back heel down. There you go. Spin the back heel down to the mat. So the heel is lowered. Yes. Now, bend into the right leg. Flip both palms. Straighten the right leg, look up, collect your hands up high. Now exhale, press back down into warrior 2. Just where you were, same thing. Now do it again, flip both palms, straighten the right leg, look up, breathe in. Exhale, press back down, breathe out, warrior 2. Nice. Now, pinwheel your hands down, hop the back leg to the front leg. It's going to bring you to the top in a fold. Halfway lift like we did before. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Now rise all the way up. Stand tall. Hands back to heart center. Dive back over your legs. Keep the left leg. Step the right leg way back for lunge on the left. Now pull your navel into your spine with a rounded back. Yep. Now inhale, lift the heart up. So your legs are on tracks of train and you're really stretching out. You can feel that right hip flexor, yeah? Exhale, round again like cat. Inhale, look up like cow. Now dip the right back knee down. Let it land on the carpet. Now hold right here. Breathe. Now rock your hips back. Dig the left heel in. Runner's stretch. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, dive over the front leg. There you go. Dig that heel in like a divot. Now lift back up. Pull the left foot so it stacks underneath the knee. Pick up the right kneecap. Pull your belly into your spine and bring your hands to your hips. Now lift your arms up. And then open up warrior 2. So the left leg is bent, the right heel is down. Spin that back heel down. Yes, like that. Now flip both palms, straighten the left leg. Look up. Exhale, it's like pressing through water. Come back down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down, breathe out. 3rd time, inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, press back down, breathe out. Now go ahead and peel the right heel off, hop it next to the left, you're back at the top of your mat. Inhale halfway like before. Exhale, fold, rise all the way up, sweep the arms out and up. Pull your hands to heart center. Now balance on the left leg, pick the right leg up. Take your hands on your shin like we did on our back. Now steady your gaze, pull the shin in, roll the shoulders up and around and see if you can balance hanging out right here. Nice. Now lower the right leg down. Now lift your arms back up, breathe in. Now pop your heels up like we did in the beginning. Balance on the balls of your feet. Take your hands, steady your gaze, sweep your hands by your side. Now bend at the waist, keep the heels lifted. Now lower the heels down, you're in a half fold. Hands on thighs, knees bend, round the back, tuck the chin, roll all the way back to standing, all the way. Sweep your arms out and up, hands back to heart center, balance on the right leg, lift the left leg up. Slip your hands on the shin. Steady your gaze. Roll your shoulder heads up and back. It's like going up and around a high bar. Then look up and see if you can catch that balance. Nice. Now sit it into that imaginary chair again. Reach your arms forward. Now you're like in a half a chair. Keep coming down, land back on your mat. So right back with your feet to the width of your hips. Roll all the way back down onto your back. Palms down, legs bent, head down, hips lift. Hips lift up. So now we're counterbalancing all that folding. Now lower your hips down, reach your arms up and overhead. Press the backs of your hands into the earth and lift your hips back up. Rise them up. Breathe in. Now lower your hips back down. Let your feet go a little bit wider. Now we're going back to the very beginning of practice. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Now close your eyes and see if the number that you gave yourself in the beginning of practice, if that number is a little bit higher. Take a nice deep breath in. And an audible out your mouth, sigh out. Ah. Now, let your arms go back to the T and rinse the knees again, just side to side. Nice and slow. See if there's a little more mobility. The way Angelo puts it is he says in every block of stone it has a statue, and that his job or the task is to find it. So one of the beauties of yoga is it helps you peel away all those things that hold you back, to find ease and mobility in your movements all the stretches, all the focus, all the balance are going to help you in your endeavors. Now, go ahead, stretch your legs out long, straighten them, let them be wider than your hips. Let your hands come alongside your body, flip your palms up, and let your eyes close. So this is known as our final resting pose. So there is absolutely nothing left to do right here. This is where you give yourself full and complete permission to just rest. It's called Shavasana. So just stay here for a few rounds of breath, bringing the focus of your mind back into your breath. It continually helps keep the chatter slowed down. And then you're going to come with me by moving your hands and your feet around your ankles. Your hands are going to move around your wrists, your feet around your ankles. Make some circles. So you're just waking yourself back up into your day. Go ahead and bend your knees and roll over onto your right side. So it's kind of like a fetal position, the place where it all began. And then push yourself up by using your hands and your forearms and come to just a crisscross seat right at the top. Sweep your arms out and up on the in-breath. On the out-breath, pull your purpose, your reason for unrolling your mat right into your heart. Seal it. Be connected to it. And as you look up, we finish off, and you can make the sound of Om or not, doesn't matter, but you breathe in and you go Om. Go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a